Welcome back to the channel. So, we're going to talk about a few things that's going on right now. Of course, I have to talk probably in code because you can't speak too much truth on the internet, and you guys know that. So, it's amazing to me how many normal, everyday people claim they want to be free, but they do the complete opposite. They volunteer for the past 18 months, and I would say a lot of them want it to continue in some form or fashion. You had people literally cut in line to get the stab. And you had people actually dress up, a couple of ladies in Florida dress up as older women. They was probably 25, 26 in that age group, maybe close to 30, and they dressed up like 70-year-olds so they could get it first. And they did. They seceded, but then they got caught. And that just shows you how their brain is. That they are so scared of what the media says. If you haven't been paying attention, I don't blame you, but I believe it was InfoWars that, now I know they are banned on basically everything, but people repost their content all the time and share it, and it was basically like a montage of all the top name left news groups talking about the unjabbed people, how they are a threat to everyone. It's amazing to me how many people don't see the stupidity of that. If you take medicine, and it works, why would you care if I took it or not? I mean, it's all about control, and they don't see it. There was one asshole on late night TV, I don't know his name, I don't really care. Well, the point was, he said, well, hospitals are going to have to make a decision. All these hospitals are overrun, which is complete bullshit. And if you paid attention, I think every channel that I did shout-outs to have talked about this. The hospitals have not been at full capacity, no way, shape, or form. Maybe in the first couple weeks because people were scared, but other than that, ICUs, no way. There's no proof of that at all. There's actually the complete opposite, because a lot of times they close part of the hospital down that was elective surgery or elective, things, such as like physical therapy or something, that if people could do it at home, they would do it at home. So the concept of these people's brains, to me, is just fucked up. But he said, and I heard other people say it, but he was the first one, and of course people copy what apparently comedians say or what the media says. If you don't have the stab and you have a heart attack, well, I guess the hospital can't take you, and that's what he wanted. And you have people clap for it. Now, I don't know how many people were in his audience. I don't know if it was, just they push a button and pretend people clap. I don't know how the late night TV works. Doesn't matter. The problem is actually people believe him, and people believe that's okay. My thing with everything that's going on, and let's pretend we had a surge. Let's pretend that it was really bad, and I am actually thinking about closing my business down, and you should be thinking about putting a mask on and all this shit. They're actually firing nurses right now. And they're not actually firing them, they are terminating them, which I guess is technically different. They are not firing them, and the nurses are not quitting, but they are coming there, and their key cards are not working. And they go talk to the security, they go talk to their bosses, and they say, you no longer work here. There have been multiple videos of multiple nurses, a couple in the same video. I seen one last night, one of the newer ones, and she sat there and she said, I didn't quit, and you guys did not fire me, so why don't I work here anymore? And after a few minutes of that back and forth, the security guard said, you had a choice to get what, and he said it, the V word, and you didn't get it, that's why you don't work here anymore. If it was really about safety, it was really about medical, more safety than anything, if it was really about helping people, they wouldn't do this. They would not do this. Now, I don't know what state that was in. Apparently it's going around in different counties, different cities all across the United States. But it is so messed up that you have people that could actually help you, right? You break your leg and you have to be in the hospital for a week. You want that person that's educated to be there, right? And who cares if she did it or didn't do what the medical mafia told her to do? She's there to help you, get better, basically. But it's all about control. It's about pure control, and people don't see that. They refuse to see it. It's amazing to me that they are blinded by that. I want to repost the video. I want to watch it again. I don't think YouTube will say anything about it. They shouldn't say anything about it, but you never know. They might say something about this video, and just if they do, I don't even care anymore. The last strike they gave me, they took it off, and they never emailed me and told me they took it off and said they was wrong. I do have a backup channel, and I do have another channel that I post usually every week or so on there. It's not related to politics really, but if you guys are into it, it's all linked in the description. Go check them out, and I will be down there if I ever get fucked from here. And it will happen again. It's not a if, it's a when. It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow. The NSA is probably listening to me make this video right now. But I seen a video, and you had this idiot on a podcast. I don't know what podcast it was. I have to watch the video again because I don't know who it was. But you had this idiot that believes Australia is the way to go, and gun control and all this. And you had this other person that had a brain. Imagine that, one person with a brain, and said, no, actually, Australia is a perfect example of what not to do. And he actually went into some detail. Now, I didn't agree with everything he stated. Again, I'm watching the video again. I will post the video, and if I need to write anything, I will pin a comment or put it in the description of my opinions. But he did say some good points. Australia is a prison, and Australian people have allowed that. There's no other ifs, ands, buts about it. The Australian people have allowed that since the 90s. It started with guns, now it's force this, force that, mandate this, mandate that, and, tough shit. You guys should have stood up for yourself a long time ago. It's hard now to do it when they have that much power. I think it was a video from New Zealand of I want to say she was a journalist, an investigative journalist, and she's, anti-government over there. And if you drive more than 5 kilometers from your house, you get arrested unless you have probable reasons. Now, they was watching her, which tells me she probably, tried some things before, and they might have gave her a warning, or they just didn't like her because she actually was posting content that was worthy of watching. And as soon as she hit the town limit or whatever and passed the no-go zone, they lit her up. Cops got out and said, "You were under arrest, you broke the regulations, you broke the restrictions." The question is, what if that shit happened here in South Carolina? How many people would stand up in this state? This state's a gun-loving state. What about Georgia? What about Alabama? What about any state in America? What would happen if that happened? You go right into town limit, or you go past a certain a point where they don't want you to go because they have to save lives, and they pull you over and say, "You're under arrest. You're going to get your vehicle towed. You're going to get fined $1,000 because you didn't listen to the government." What would you do? Bend over? Over there they don't have a choice. Or would you say, "Nah, I'm good, I'm going to drive on"? I don't know. I guess it just depends on the day, right? I would hope people start standing up. But one good thing is all these college football games and stuff, and no one's wearing anything over their face, and everyone's saying fuck Joe Biden, and really and truly, that is good, in my opinion. Because if they are saying that, they might take the time to just watch a 10-minute video. They might take the time to say, wait a minute, the government's not good. And Trump wasn't good, and Republicans are sure as hell not good, but It's definitely changed in the past year. I mean, it's changed in the past 18 months, but in the last almost been a year since the election, it's changed. It's changed big time. And there's a lot more to come, especially if Kamala ever gets the key to the desk there, and if she's the head honcho. I don't trust her at all. And she hasn't really been out lately. She hasn't been doing public anything lately. I don't know why. Is she sick? Is she hiding because she has something planned? No telling. Again, I don't trust her, but I think when the college kids are doing that and you have concerts doing that, people are just sick of it. And there has to come a point that people are sick of certain things. They have to say no, and they have to stand up. And stand up could mean just come together and say, no, we're not going to do it. We're going to go to the concert. We're not going to listen to your bullshit. We're not going to follow guidelines. If you want to arrest us all, do what you have to do. Or it could mean that, or it could mean something else. I'm not promoting violence in any way. You do what you want to do. But if people don't see the truth by now, they are lost. Completely lost. That's my personal opinion. You take it how you want it. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I will see you guys later. I will try to post this video tomorrow if I can. Today's Thursday. Probably Friday night I will have this uploaded. And I will repost the other video probably this weekend. I think it's like 6 minutes long, 5-6 minutes long. It's worth watching. Again, I don't know who the people are. I never seen that guy that was, I guess, more of a libertarian constitutionalist. He understood. I mean, he understood, and my opinions and his opinions matched up pretty good. I never seen him before. I don't know who he is. I might be late to the video, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to repost it. You guys have a great day. I will see you guys later. Stay armed.